In other news, this is in Mumbai, where an Uber driver decided to take his passenger to the Santa Cruz police station because the driver suspected him to be a danger to the country. The passenger here, being Jaipur-based poet Bappaditya Sarkar, hailed a cab from Juhu to Kurla, said he was over the phone talking to a friend about the anti-CAA protests. When the Uber driver overheard that conversation, decided to go off the route and take him to the police station instead. The police say that they followed due procedure. Questioned both of them, did not find anything suspicious.
Got into the cab and I dialed a friend of mine from Jaipur, and I was talking about the political climate in the country, what happened at Shaheen Bagh the other day, and how there's a different culture of protest in different cities. Like, it's beautiful to kind of see, also observe that. We were also talking about how we can make the Jaipur protests more effective because I'm from Jaipur. And 20 minutes into this drive, he stops the car and he asks me if he can go withdraw some money. And I said, yeah, please go ahead. And he goes inside and comes out with two policemen. And at that point, I realized that it's a police station. It was Santa Cruz West police station. And the policeman asked me where I'm from, what my name is, why I'm carrying a duffly, why I'm in Bombay. And after that, I answered all of those questions and I came out, and this cab driver said that, sir, ये communist है, ये देश जलाने की बात कर रहा है, अब इसको जेल में डालो. And I said, मैंने सर देश जलाने की कोई बात कही ही नहीं है, आप बताओ कि मैंने कब ये झूठ बोल रहे हो आप. And at that point he said कि मैंने तुम्हारी पूरी रिकॉर्डिंग की 1 घंटे की, वो मैं सुना दूंगा. मैंने कहा, I turned to the policeman and I said, सर, अगर आपको इसके अंदर कोई भी इंसाइटिंग बात लगती है या अगर आपको लगता है मैंने बोला है देश जलाने की बात, तो आप मुझे अभी अरेस्ट कर लो. And he said, शुक्र मना कि मैं तेरे को कहीं और लेके नहीं गया और पुलिस स्टेशन आया हूँ. And he threatened me in front of the cops and they didn't do anything about it. And then I was taken in for questioning. They started asking me absurd questions like, why are you a communist? And what countries have a communist establishment? Stuff like that. What are the people you read? Who are the people you read? What are the texts that you read? Show me your poems. And I showed them one of my poems, and they just like kind of redirected to WhatsApp, and they started seeing my contacts. They started noting down the names of people I contacted. There was only one cop there when he started taking my statement, but it was again unnecessarily detailed. They were asking me who's funding. They started asking me who's funding this campaign, who's funding me. They started asking me things like, आप कब से आंदोलन में जुड़े, आप कॉलेज कब गए, कहाँ गए, क्या किए. And at a point in time, they started asking me about my parents. And
let's get in further details. Our correspondent Amitha with those inputs. Amitha, we just heard that remark, that conversation that came in from the concerned passenger. But questions would be asked, even with respect to the kind of questioning that the police chose to do, only based on a fear of an Uber driver.
Well, this is the allegation that's been made by this Jaipur-based poet. This incident happened on Wednesday. He said the questioning went on for almost 2 to 3 hours because it happened at 10:30. He was released only at 1 o'clock. Of course, we spoke to the police regarding this. They did not give us details on what sort of questions were asked, but only told us this, that only basic details were taken, considering the Uber driver brought him there in the first place. They questioned both the Uber driver and the poet, and that basic formal, due procedure was followed like they would do in any other case. Further details on what kind of questions were asked were not divulged by the police. But apart from that, when we spoke to Uber regarding what action they've taken, they said that they are reviewing the matter at this point, and they got in touch with both the Uber driver and the poet as soon as they heard the matter, and they're currently reviewing the matter.
Amitha, stay on with us. Let's play that text out on screen of that Uber response that is coming. This is what Uber has stated, and I quote, that as soon as this incident was brought to our attention, we took it up on priority. We are in touch with both the driver as well as the rider, and we are reviewing this matter. This is, of course, pertaining to Uber there. But Amitha, when the police justifies this on mere suspicion to be questioning and grilling someone for 2 hours, does that come under standard operating procedure? To be questioning someone for someone's phone to be sifted through for 2 hours?
That is the exact question we asked, the senior police inspector of Santa Cruz police station where this man was taken. He alleges that several questions, including whether he had a hand drum, was asked by the police. Now, that's something that we've already asked the police. They've told us that they cannot divulge any details on what sort of questions were asked. They did not even tell us that this went on for almost 2 to 3 hours. They only said that as soon as they got some details, basic details, they say that they were following due procedure. The moment they got some basic details, they figured that, there was nothing to be suspicious about, and hence let go of both of them.
All right, Amitha, many thanks for getting us those inputs.